Hello friends, how you doing? Day 1322. Hope you're doing amazing. Coming a little bit late, but today I just want to share with you some stats that I actually saw that was shared with me, and it's about how much time we actually spend on the phone. And so, are you aware of how much time that you actually spend on your phone? And so, the stats that were shared with me was that on average, people are spending 4 hours and 37 minutes a day on their phone. If you add that up, that's more than a day per week. It's more than 6 days a month, and that's more than 70 days in a year. 70 days in a year we spend on our phones. And so, I don't know, have you ever thought about that? Man, are we ever reliant on our phones? And there's actually more stats, and so they actually broke it down to different generations. And so, the baby boomers, the older generation, they actually spent on average, this is a daily average screen time, is 3 hours and 31 minutes. And the percentage of people who actually said that they were, that they feel addicted to their phone was 29%. And then next generation is Generation X. That's my generation. And so on average, we spend 4 hours and 9 minutes on our screen, and 44% of Gen X say that they feel addicted to the phone. Next generation is millennials. On average, they spend 4 hours and 36 minutes daily on their screens, and 48% feel that they are addicted. And lastly, but not least, is Gen Z. And so they spend 6 hours and 5 minutes daily on their phone, and 56% of them feel that they are addicted. And so obviously we live in a society, in a world where we are very reliant on phones. But the question I have for you is, what are you doing while you're on your phone? Are you actually using it as productive time and using your phone as a tool, or are you just distracting yourself from the things you're actually supposed to do? Are you just using your phone to kind of kill time? Whatever you do, that's up to you. But for me, I try to use it as much as possible as a tool to be able to connect with others, to be able to actually add some value or look something up, learn something. Because really, it's like a mini computer in your head. And so, for my phone, I spent $2,000, $2,000 on it. This was like 4 years ago. But wow, $2,000. The way I figured is like, you know what? As long as I have for 4 or 5 years, then I would have got my use out of it, because I don't really use a laptop much. I use a very, very old laptop because I don't really use it for much. My phone basically does everything. So it's like a mini computer in my pocket. And so for those who are not sure, to see how much screen time you use, you can actually go to your settings. There is an option that says screen time, and it'll tell you how much time you actually spend on your screen on a daily basis, and it actually breaks it down. What apps, how much time on each app, and just boom, boom, boom. So it tells you, okay, are you actually being productive, or are you just playing solitaire too much on a daily basis? And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of, being distracted at times as well. But I definitely try to stay off my phone when I'm around other people, because, with the phone, we're able to stay connected with people, but nowadays I find that people are very disconnected to each other, especially in person. And so, I drive by a bus stop, I see a line of people waiting for the bus, and they're all on their phones, looking down, not even talk to each other, not even acknowledge each other. And I was like, phew, right? What type of world are we living in, right? Are we just so distracted, so blind to what's actually happening to us? I hope not. I hope that we are able to be present with one another and actually say hi to our fellow neighbor. But that's all I want to share tonight, my friends. It's just some stats. I'm like, dang. I'm like, how much time am I spending on my phone, and actually, is it productive? But that's just something that I would suggest for you to actually look for yourself, to know, where you're actually spending your time. Because 70 days a year, that's a lot of time to actually spend on the phone. And that's just on average. Some of us, a lot more. Others, less. All right? But go check that out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.